All right, welcome everybody. Josh, you're down in the basement. What's going on? Blue Jays back-to-back Jacks start game 5. They ain't messing around. Ain't messing around. Anyways, picked up some boxes today. We had a fun little mixer. My last day of my vacation. Yeah, it's this fun little cheap mixer, $34. It's up on the website. About half filled right now. Just posted a couple hours ago when I picked up the stuff. Little 24 Taps Finest, a little, Inception, 24 Inception, 25 in Finest, 25 Chrome Hobby, and some of this. So I did actually look at the checklist. There are SPs and SSPs out of the holiday. The batting one for Ohtani is the SP, and then you get the image variation of the pitching one. That's an SSP. But yeah, I'll bring up the checklist. You can't get chromes out of these. Chromes are mega exclusive, I read. But these you get the holiday foil, or the holiday light foil, which actually look pretty sharp. I like the way they look. And these ones you get the glitter holiday, what we had every year. But they still look nice. And then I think there's a gold glitter that you can get out of this and this, the 101. But this also I think has the gold holiday lights 101 as well. So just a little mix, fun, cheap, 34 spot. Again, up on the website. They're challenging again, huh? That angle didn't prove anything. That looks too close. I don't know if that one get overturned. He was definitely safe at first. Oh, here we go. Here's a better. He's out. Dude, riding the junk. Right in the yam bags. Right in. I think they got him, though. It looked like he got him in the crotch right before he touched. He was real close. I mean, so he was definitely safe at first. What's up, Phil? How's it going, man? Yeah, he's out. I think he's out. It was freaking close, but it definitely looked like it got him. Yeah, boom. Got him right in the junk. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna open up one of these. I picked up a few of these. I mean, I've always liked holiday. Last year, I didn't care for the holiday, to be honest. It didn't do it for me, what they did. I like this year. I like the chrome. I think that's really cool. I like the design way better than last year. Last year was that craziness, man. This year it's back to that more simple little design. Just a little bit of a, whatever you want to call it, holiday design to it, you know, simple, little garland, little lights. So here we go. So these are pretty much like little hangers is all they are pretty much. And they do have a different tree ornament in this. So normally box toppers, bigger cards, I don't ever ship. Something I've never done because I usually ship pretty quick, and that's just kind of a pain. If it was like, if we got like a crazy auto one, you know, out of something, then obviously I would, but I don't ship them. But this one, obviously, this one will get shipped. There should be one in there. Well, not necessarily, because the Jake opened one today, and it did not have the little ornament. So, all right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So pretty much what you get is you get these 4 light parallels, not foil, and then you get 2 blue. And there are some colored variants you can get. So, and then the you get 1 parallel, 1 SP per one of these. You're a judge. It does have a little, yep. That one wasn't punched out. So we did see an Otani. I think it sold for like $200 on the blue. Kind of crazy. Shane Bieber and Randy. And our SP is Cam Smith. So I don't know what the code is. It's 23 for the SP. I didn't see a code for the SSP, but there are SSPs in this. And then there's also the, you know, the cookie back, whatever it's called. I think it's like called cookie back, but so you definitely get a lot more out of the other ones as far as, well, you get more SPs. We'll say that you get more SPs. Because you only get 1 out of this. That's nice. And then you get 3, which pretty much every mega I've seen, you get the, I think it's called cookie back or holiday back. Here, let me bring it up. I went and looked for it. Yeah, I'll bring it up here and we can go over real quick. Cause I was actually, I hadn't even looked it over yet, but yeah, one of these, a blue Otani, I think sold for like $200 or something like that. We looked up. I can't remember, $100 or $200. And then here, let's just go look. Let's go look. Yeah, guys, there's a link there pinned if you want to get in the break. It's what you see here on the screen. 24 Inception. So we got a couple years in this. 24 Inception, 25 Finest, which has been crazy. 25 Chrome. Hasn't been great, but it is cheaper now. I got it's so much cheaper than what I had originally paid for it. And then one of those 10s and a Mega. The Chromes that you can get are exclusive to the Mega. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I think this design is way better than last year. Real simple, just that, and then a little bit of the snowflake and a white design, you know, in the back. Much cleaner than last year. I think most people agree. And yeah, I just overall didn't care for you. Last year just wasn't that great. Was not that great. All right, let me make this big. We can go. Let's go check it out. So anyways, here we go. Real quick, let's go with this holiday because I have not looked at it until today. So here we go. Mega box. Okay, obviously the silver glitter, which is used to be called metallic. Well, it does say metallic there, but it goes back and forth between glitter and metallic. I don't know why. The box says glitter. It used to be metallic. That does say blue metallic glitter, which I guess it is. Yeah, so I think it's that. Maybe what that is the foil is what they're calling it, because there is the blue foil. So I bet that's what that is. So it's like this color, but with the metallic, it's the blue foil, which you get one of those per mega. And there's also, it says the light blue and white glitter. So maybe there's that light blue color, maybe the glitter's white on it. I don't know. Purple glitter, red, December 25th, with our numbered at 25, and it has like a 25 number on, like a calendar type thing. Red metallic, so that's probably, I'm assuming, out of 5. It doesn't say. Light blue menorah, I haven't seen that. Green glitter, assuming at a 99. And then gold metallic holiday is a 101. Then the tins, they have the gold holiday lights, which I'm assuming is the one. I think we found it today. Yeah, I think we looked it up. No, gold metallic holiday lights down there is the 101. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So gold is what you get. You get 4 of those, and then you get the blue metallic holiday, which we got 2 of, and then you can get purple, red, green, and golden, which is the 1 of 1. So, and then the Advent has the holiday plaid. So, there's a checklist. It's a 200 card checklist. So here we go. So has base variations, 25 cards. It ends in 523. There is a SSP checklist. So the H1 Shohei Ohtani is the one of him pitching. I pulled the H200 last night, and it has the candy cane bat and the candy cane in his back pocket. But then I guess there's SSPs, and then there's also the base holiday backs where it has a little cookie on instead of on the back. So right instead of the team name, you can't see instead of the team name there where it says Cleveland, it has a little cookie. So there are SSPs in this. So just so you know, those are rarer. If you can make sure you look. I don't know what the code is. I guess I do have a couple I could look. I'm trying to find one from last night. I got an Ohtani and a Mookie Betts. Let me just look. If I see Mookie, he's not on the SSP. I did pull somebody, I think, a Freddie Freeman last night. That could have been an SSP. I don't know if there's like some are on both. The only person I've seen that's for sure on both is Shohei. And then besides that, I don't know. So Cam Smith is right there. I think it's either or, except for Shohei on the SSP. So, Clint, what's going on? You got a redemption card today. High-Sun Kim Blue Ray Wave Auto. What was that from, Raphael? Pretty nice. Plumber Man, 86. I have it right here, 86. I got your big old stack. But I think it was, 62 from one day, and then the next day you had the HFA lot. So it was 24 for that lot, and then the first day I had 62 plus the 24. So 25 chrome, nice. So yeah, very interesting. I do like that they have an SSP. How rare they are, I don't know. So again, the base card is. It ends in 2-6. The SPs end in 2-3, and I don't know about the SSPs, so I don't have that. Freddie Freeman, I think, was it a Freddie Freeman that I pulled last night? Ray, I don't know, Ray. I think it was like $12, Ray. I already shipped yours today. Oh man, nice. Very nice, Lucky 7. I think it was 12. You had 2 Quans in there, I think. And I think I remember seeing 12 maybe. But I shipped that out today. All right, let me go see what we're down to. Anyways, I'm going to look at everything. I didn't get much past this. Oh, there's a base holiday back variations SSP. Okay. So also there's rarer ones. So maybe it has a different cookie, maybe. All the ones I have seen have the little star cookie. So maybe, okay. All right, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Obviously, then there's the Chrome, which are Mega Box exclusive. So they start at $4.99, which that was my guess. I got one at $4.99, then they go to purple, which is weird, right? Purple is $2.99. Well, maybe it's not accurate. It does say purple at $2.99 and blue at a $1.99. That's not very congruent there, Tops. You were saying you wanted to have everything the same, and you don't do everything the same, but yet you ruin some really cool stuff. and all of that jazz. All right. So autographs, faux relics, Elf, Ebenezer, Gingerbread Man, Nutcracker, and Santa Claus. Holiday relic autos. I see you, Bobby. Those are normally all sticker. I'm assuming they're all sticker in this, but I don't know. Player autographs. There's the list. Player okay. Was this a holiday one? Holiday relics, and then player autograph relics. Inserts, dual player relics. Okay. Holiday faux relics, holiday relics, and player holiday shaped relics. Okay. Player relics and inserts, evergreen, hidden elf. Bobby's on that. Judge, Skeens, Cruz, and Sasaki. Making the nice list. I haven't seen that. Maybe that's from, I don't know if that's from the exclusive. I've seen the Bobby actually of that. I saw it on a post somewhere. So I don't know what that comes from. Oversized, present mini. Yeah, that's in the little tins, the die cut ornament, and then the Santa archives. I've seen one of those. There we go. Just want to go over. I haven't gone over the full thing yet, but I did notice that there are SSPs. So now we know. Now you know. Lucky Peter, what's going on? Yeah, I know, LP. That's what I'm saying. Like, why? SSP is 527. Okay, he had the info right there. Appreciate you. I got that, Plumber Man. Appreciate it. Got it. Was Hive Legends break yesterday and saw the parallels. Had Marlins, got nothing. No Conine. That would make sense out of the nice list. Come out of the advent calendar. I have an advent calendar. I think honestly, I am just going to do one a day, because normally we have some advent calendars, and so I may just have fun with it and just do it then. All right, where are we at? It's about half sold. Go update my list with who is in now. Steven in and Rocky Top. What's up? Anyways, up on the site, open one holiday mega last night. Got 2 cookie cards and 2 chromes and 1 SSP. Roki, nice. Very nice. I'm going to keep this checklist up well, I guess now I know the code is it's 27. Does make it a little easier. But also, I think I don't think there's really any crossover besides Otani, which I think is because he has 2 cards. I think that's why he is in both the SP and the SSP. I don't think anybody else is in both. I could be wrong, but let's see. Rookie wise, and for SSP, James Wood, Bretton Doyle, Christian Campbell, Rhett Lauder, Alcantara, Deshaun, Jackson Jobe, Kim, and that's it. And then Rory is an SP. Unless it's the holiday back, he is an SSP. And the holiday back variation, it says he does have an SSP in that. Yeah, it's kind of different. What is that? Do we know? Do we know what that holiday back SSP is? Is it a different cookie? Because there's an SSP. I don't know. I haven't seen that much of it, so I don't really know. All right, well, so this, I think I'm going to try to sell it. I did list it up on eBay. Had a couple offers. Maybe I should have taken one of them, but I didn't. So hard not to sell if I get like 700-800 for it. Hard not to. Hard not to. I mean, I really want to open it. I really want to. We'll see. If I don't get the right price, maybe I'm like, screw it. I'm opening it. Don't open it. Oh. I missed putting league last night. Shame on me. I had thought about it at one point. And then totally forgot about it until this morning. I was like, oh, great. Didn't go to putting league. We did a break instead. But yeah, I totally forgot. How am I going to win if I don't go? I don't know. I don't know what kind of trade value I'd be able to get out of it though. But I did think about that, Steven. I did think about that actually. And I don't know what they're selling it for. I've the one I would sell it to that has lots of stuff that I'd be interested in. Maybe, yeah, and maybe they would give me a good value, and then like, or just like, hey, on some of the boxes, because maybe they know, oh, for sure they could sell that. I don't know. See, it just depends what I could get for it. Because obviously, me getting somewhere between 700 and 800 on eBay means I'm getting 600 or something is what I'm getting. So yeah, if I could go in there and get close to 700 cash, if they can sell, hey, we can sell for 800 because we know someone that is interested in them. Who knows? I don't know, but I did think about that. It's a good idea though. And then Mark W and Ray K. I had you on my list for break credits, so I took that off your last one from last night. I don't have a lucky 7 tonight. When I went to the shop and I was like, okay, what can I do for a cheap break? And I was like, okay, so there's not a lot of room on this. I just kind of wanted to do a break because it's fun. So no lucky 7 tonight. Sorry. Normally, I just know I'd had it because I had this thing. No. Use this as my new thing. I was like, that's a nice size, and I could just put it right here. My little lucky 7 little drawer right here. And just use that, and I could even flip it over to the back at some point. I used to have it on a little sheet, and then that sheet would get lost, but kind of nice. I just found this. It's from the All-Star game. It's the orange parallel at a 25. I do have this listed on eBay, but it's listed with a complete set. I need to go look to see what's going on with that. I don't even know if there's people looking at it, but it was just sitting over here. I'm like, dang, I may just need to post this new just by itself. It's freaking Ohtani right now. I sold a today or last night. I posted it, a 2023 Chrome Cosmic Ohtani Stars of the Night insert. They had been selling for like $20 or less, even just like a month ago. And then all of a sudden now they're selling for like about 40-ish. So I put it for 45. I took a best offer at 35. That thing's just been sitting around. I almost put it in the card sale, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put it on eBay because people are paying ridiculous amount of money for stuff. And so I'll put it up there. I got 35 for it. Like, sweet. Everything Otani is going crazy. Like I said, I think. Let's go look. Let's go see. Let's go look at the holiday stuff. I'm looking at the holiday 2025 tops. Holiday Shohei Otani. Let's see what stuff's selling for. Whoa. I think I just need to. Do I just need to buy that? This seems like a really cheap deal. Free shipping. $6 for the SP. It's Otani. I mean, I think they weren't selling for a ton more than that, but right. I'm buying it. I'm a sucker. Going to the PO box. Maybe I overpaid, but sometimes, you know, all right, whatever. Maybe they are going for that cheap. Maybe I'm just a moron. Don't go shopping with me. You know what? They're all selling for well, they're pretty much selling for that much. Yeah, never mind. I'm a moron. They're selling for $6. I jumped to it too quick. All right. Well, I got another one. It was. All right. Well, $6 for it. Okay. Well, you know what? It'll just go in a giveaway sometime. It'll be a good giveaway card. Right here. Yeah, okay. Look, already $5 plus the 85-cent shipping. The other one was free. Okay. There must be a lot of them. There's the picture. I'm going to see what the SSP. Here's the gold. This is just the base gold. Someone's asking that. What I really want to go do is look at what has been sold. Oh yeah, this right here. Had I buy it now either $100 or $2, but someone's asking 50 right there. Let's see. Yeah, so they're selling about $5-6. Well, that one's $5.50 plus $5 shipping. But I guess the real play would be to find this one on it. If it's an SSP, it's rarer. Yeah, you know, I didn't see as many, but anyways. There's the plaid. There's that list. That one's only sold for $27. Glitter. Oh, it was $100. But that's not the one. It was the holiday lights that he saw. But still, so someone took something for it. All right. Let's do this. Variation. Oh, wait, but it's this. So, yeah, don't just buy them for $5, $6. They're everywhere. We want to see this card on the variation, which I haven't seen any. I don't see anything on that. Yeah, that's just the base. It's 2-3. Yeah, there's hardly any of those. I mean, even just the regular one. This says SP. It is not an SP variation. So that one, I think he said he sold for 100. So there's that. That's a 2-6 code, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Well, oh, that's the back. Wait a minute. So what's different about this? So it does in 2.8, so it's just rarer. I guess it's harder to get that one. That picture one of Otani is rare. It says 1 in 600. On that, but that's just a cookie back. That's not the variation. I'm not seeing any. I haven't seen a single one yet of that pitching variation. I don't know what it looks like. Look at the back of the Holiday Mega. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it does. Weird. Well, I haven't seen that anywhere. But yeah, it definitely does. I haven't, so I don't even see. I'm gonna look. 26. Let me just do this. H1 variation. Not a variation. Lies. All lies. Did I ever look at this one? I think I did, yeah. So what does the pitching variation look like? I haven't even found one yet. This is the cookie back. The holiday back is what it's technically called, but I'm calling it a cookie back. I'm assuming he has a hat on that picture. That would look like a good one for like a hat. I don't know. Still haven't seen it. So they want to say that says image variation, but it's not. I think they're just confused. Game day, what's going on? They're calling just that base pitching one a variation, but it's not. A lie. That's not a variation. That's not a variation. Anyway, hey, there is a breakup on the site. What you see here on the stage: 24 Inception, 25 Finest, 25 Chrome Hobby, Holiday Mega, and a 10. $34 a spot. There's a purple. Let's see. I'm gonna see if this is numbered out of. Why, people? Why? Who just puts a card up here and doesn't take a picture of the back? Some people. Pitching. It's gonna be a race to find it and buy it if it's cheap. Because they're definitely rare because there's none on here. Oh, gosh dang it. So there's not a single one on eBay. Interesting. Not a single one. There's one. There was one of the holiday back. But maybe if you get rid of variation, maybe someone listed one. But he's got candy cane. That's a variation. What is that? So if you find one, and it's probably super rare. Yet there's not a single one on eBay of the Otani SSP. Not The SSP. Not the SSP. I haven't seen Holiday Mega and Topps Basketball. There's the Topps Basketball Holiday as well. Which I have not seen any of it open, but if it's like this, it's probably pretty decent. Because this is, I mean, yeah, no. I don't know. I think I think I had seen it on like maybe it was Fanatics, possibly. I don't know where I saw it. I didn't like see it in stores anywhere. I saw it, and it may have just been pre-order. I honestly don't know. I would imagine to be out here soon though. So not image variation. But yeah, everyone keeps calling this SSP an image variation and having it being listed for $3, which makes you think, right? If someone doesn't know, they're like, "Oh, that's why I'm gonna look. Maybe I'll be the lucky guy that can buy it for $5." I already bought a regular one for, his batting one SP for the price it's going for. It wasn't a deal. Yeah, just about every one of these. That one's not, and that one's not, and that one's not. Whatever, but most of them are saying SSP on the. Okay, yeah, I know I'd seen them somewhere. Where I'm not really sure. I do know I saw the those basketball megas, the holiday basketball. Hmm. So here's this one. This is the Cookie Bex. This is an SSP, which is probably pretty rare. I almost wonder if that $50 is like even a good price. Because that's the only one I see on here. There's no other one on here like that I've seen. I almost wonder if like they're really hard to get and that Otani is worth quite a bit more. Make an offer. 0.5? Low ball him. I mean, maybe $50 is even a deal. I got money on here. We're just gonna go for it. But it's the only one on here, so that I've seen. Don't go offer above me. You found a cookie one of wait, which one though? The pitching one? The pitching one is the SSP. It's harder to get. The batting one is I still haven't found the SSP of the image variation, which is the pitching one. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's not a single one of the oh crikey. Yeah, the batting one is more common. It's SP, but the pitching image has both the holiday back with the cookie, and that's an SSP. The code is 28, and then the same thing with the pitching. There's an image variation, so something on the front that's different. But I have not seen a single one. So it's super rare. Is what that means. It's like because there's not a single one on here that I've seen. So I'm just going through and looking. and I don't even know what it looks like. Yeah, I pulled the batting one last night, but not the cookie back, but the image variation, and that's not going for much. It's like $6 because there's so many of them. But I think the other one is going to be super rare. This pitching one, and I'm assuming he's got a hat on or something. That's my best guess. So yeah, yet to see. I'm just looking at them, seeing if there's maybe someone misposted it. They didn't know. Someone's gonna get it if it's out here cheap. Why not me? Anyways, guys, again, there is a breakup on the site. What you see here on the stage. Maybe I'll put it up so you can see it. Inception, Chrome, and Little Holiday. It's kind of a fun little hunt here. Probably won't be fruitful, but never know. Are you guys doing this too, or am I right now? You guys trying to beat me to it? The lucky one where someone. And I just want to see what it is. I'm assuming it's a. Move back to this. All these that say SSP, image variation, aren't truly that. Oh, you're looking for wanders? That's a good idea. All right, let's see. Sort. Let's just do newest. Make it easy. Let's do this. Let's get rid of the variation. Interesting. Not a single one. So super rare on the SSPs. I think I pulled one last night. I think it was if I pulled was it a Freddie Freeman? Someone said it was. I think it was Steve maybe. That is an SSP. So super rare on that Freddie. That's so. Because he's on the SSP list. Let's look. Look up Freddie. Mookie. No, not Mookie. Iki just went deep. So yeah, there's no. I typed in SP, and there are none of those. So yeah, super rare on the SSPs, guys. Super rare. So now we know SSPs are super rare. I don't know if like the image variations are even more rare because I'm gonna just type in SSP. Of course, we're gonna get a bunch of junk because people are calling stuff SSP that's not real in SSP. But let's just do this. So like that is not an SSP. That's with SP. That is an SP. On the image variation, SP. Of course, we can look at the checklist too, see who is on that checklist. Holiday back. I'm not as interested in the holiday back, although it is rare, just from a standpoint. But so Caminero, Freeman, Henderson, Crochet, Merrill, Marte, Acuna Jr., Ronald, Guerrero Jr., Harper, McCutcheon, Suzuki, Wood, Doyle, Campbell, Lauder, Alcantara, Jung, Yamamoto, Joe, Lindor, Kim, Chisholm, Chapman, and DeGrom. So PCA was not on that list. Brett and Doyle was. So that's an SSP there. That is an SSP. Well, that says code 27 though. Wait, wasn't he on the base holiday variation? Brett and Doyle, 101. That says code 27 though. Weird. What's different about it? There's nothing different about it. Is 27 just the base code? That's just the base code. I thought 26 was the base code, right? What is 27? Is 27 the image variation base code? What's different about that? Someone tell me what is different. Is it that right there? Oh, that's what it is. So it's that snow right there. You see that snow? That's the only thing different on this. But it's code 27 on the SSPs. For the image variation, I guess. 27. What is LP sending me? Yep, there it is. Okay. SSP is right there. Very sneaky. Oh, it's just has a snow over it. Okay, so that's not quite as cool either as having like something cool Santa hat or something. All right, well, now we know. So it's code 27. Code 27. But still $300, but still, right? If it's that rare, that tells me that it is definitely. I mean, it's rare because there's none on here. There's barely any. So then you just got to go through, I guess, and look for snow on there. Is the way to look. Makes it easier. Because I was looking at other ones before, like, oh, what's different? So, how did you find that? I did not. SSP. Yeah, I don't. They keep calling this one SSP. Some people are. The candy cane. But clearly not. That's the back. It's not an SSP. All right. Yeah, interesting. We're learning on the fly, fellas. Learning on the fly. Everybody's investigating. Ooh, look at that one. Red. This must be from the... Or this. Oh, the stocking stuffer pack. And again, who was asking $4,000 and they only have a picture of the front? You morons out there, I swear. Skate or die 821. You're a moron. Who's gonna buy a card? It's just a front picture. Like, put the effort out. Really? So I don't know. Is this numbered to rare? I mean, the 7? I mean, 5, I guess. It's got Christmas packages on it. So is this like from the... Oh, never mind. We already went over the stock. It's from the stocking stuffer. Why are... I typed in SSP, so all these... Interesting. Yeah, well, I don't know that they're not going to scam me, but Cam Smith I just got $3. Whew. Yeah, the SPs are just right because you get 3 per on an SP. So yeah, they're pretty common. A ton of them out there, so they're not selling for a whole lot. Even I said the Otani, they're $6 all day long right now. I bought one, but SSP. So interesting. Why can't I find the one? Or had it sold? Do H1. Maybe it sold. Okay, so one. There's one. Sold for less than 144 or something. They took an offer. $150. So a few have sold. There's 2 on here so far that I see have sold. But they're definitely rare. You could have been. You need to focus more on your pictures than driving, anyways. So next time, just focus more on the pictures. Get us some nice pics. You can even get some background, like of the scenery that you're driving by in there with them. But just get at least a picture of the back. Show us what it's number 2. Would have been way nicer. Oh, maybe that's when you saw that sold for 200. Of course, there's best offer, but here, let's do this. Dude, Teoscar Hernandez is a horrible right fielder. Paste. What? I copied that. All right, that's also, let's see where we're at. Where are we at? On the break. Still 16 spots left. Still 16 spots. Plenty of spots, fellas. Let's go here. Okay, let's see what those sold for. So 130 on that one. Whoa. That blue chrome sold for 175. It doesn't have the other SSP on there. Why is it want me to sign in? So a dumb play allows them to get a run. Should have been out. All right, let's see here. The app, just so you know, it does actually work way better than the website, I feel like. Except for why doesn't... Interesting. Normally the app has been... It will show you a lot more. But not here, it does not. That's weird. All right. No, I use the app occasionally. I have had it. I just don't know why I don't. H1 SP. New variation. I don't know if I'm feeling. I think I'm feeling okay. There is some sick people in my house right now. This typing that way doesn't have any of those. Yeah, I've been taking my vitamins and minerals and got some stuff in my water. What is this? You think he's gonna pull him? Probably will. ESA 10 lanyard. Awarded. Pocket full of penny sleeves. Back Bach labeled. And paid. Mason, what's going on, man? What is up? We do got baseball cards up here. Half sold. Little mix right through together this afternoon. I went to the card shop. I was like, I need to get some stuff. So I got all this stuff fresh from the card shop. Group little mixer. How's it going, my friend? Adam got this picture of you. See? See? Adam. It was all Adam. That has been a while, man. Yeah. How is house, family, work, Wichita? I was just my wife was out in Wichita last weekend. Adam has people everywhere. Tabs. That's very interesting though on the SSP. 2 have sold. I didn't. I don't know where LP found that one that was for sale for asking 300. It's on eBay. Welcome Dano Sports Cards. 2025 Topps Holiday Shohei Ohtani. No variation. See, what I typed in, all of that. I mean, I typed in the first part. And it said H1 and I said variation. And that card did not come up. It did not come up in the cell. And he did snag one of those sweet Bobby patches. It continues the trend. He got one. Those patch, all of those have a patch to it, not just a little swatch. If I was to buy singles, I'm probably not going to buy singles of these personally. I I mean, I would buy that Otani SSP if I can get that for $25. Popcorn does sound good. That's what I would do if I could find some deals. Like I said, I typed in SSP, and so Brooks Lee, is this an actual SSP? That is not. That's just an SP. That is not an SSP. Alcantara was an SSP, I believe. Oh, it is an SSP, but it's not the one I care as much about on that. I'd rather have the one with the, honestly, with the little snow on front at least. I think that's a little bit better. Although I wish they would have actually done something to it. That's just a cookie. That's just a holiday back. That is an SSP though. Churio, was he on that list? I don't remember him being on that list. Holiday back. I guess I didn't look at the holiday back SSP. So yeah, so that's pretty rare. Here, so I'll like that. So that one is an SSP. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I may buy this one. Yeah. Okay, I may buy this one. I'm gonna put it. It's 99 cents. I'm gonna bid $2. Okay, I lied. That one right there, because I like that's actually kind of cool too. Like that one's cool. He's got a necklace and he's got a little package there. Christmas present. Casey, so close to CMH. She'll give birth at CMH. They're inducing her November 10th, as long as nothing changes. Okay. What is CMH? Children's Mercy Hospital. Okay, I got it. Okay. Actually, back in the 3 weeks, some story I found. Complications with Bo's heart. 28 weeks scan. I'm reading backwards. Spent 3 weeks at Children's Mercy, and then we relocated back. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, man. My youngest brother, they just had a daughter, and something wrong with nothing really wrong yet, but they're still doing tests. Some sort of like calcium buildup, some buildup on the skull or brain, but there's nothing wrong. It was something to do with some disease, like some dormant thing that could be in the mom, and then she was sick this pregnancy with whatever it was. I can't remember now. So yeah, there's Bobby. So yeah. Well, hopefully everything works out. So November 10th, right between my daughter and my wife's birthday. There's a Santa, if you're interested in that. One for $12. So there's that Brenton Doyle. There's the SSP. There's a Junior Caminero SSP for someone asking $40. Yeah, I mean the SSPs are definitely rare. There's a Rhett Lauder. Someone's asking $60 for the Lauder. Yeah, not very many. Just a handful of those SSPs are on here. Dude, you're savage, man. He is savage tonight. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Steven. I wish, it would have been cool if they would have done the SSP. Then they could have put the snow on there. Then, but yeah, it's an extra special, like decoration. some extra bling. But that's kind of how it was in like for 22, right? The SSPs had like the most stuff. Well, Mason, I have been working, but I had bid off the last 2 weeks, so I haven't been working in a couple weeks. So yeah, I am working. Just I'm actually on vacation. It just happened to be that way. You know, I bid over a year ago, and yeah, maybe what 5 SSPs on here right now. So definitely rare, because SPs are all over the place, plenty of them, but yeah, definitely kind of lame how they as far as they could have done it better. Uh-oh, Dodgers got something going with 2 outs. Well, Adam, I think a lot of people may not have known, right? I mean, it's not that obvious, right? Because if you're looking, I mean, I guess I'm assuming they are turned around. All the SPs that I've seen are all turned around, so. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely could have done. I do like overall. I like the Chrome aspect of it. I like that. I like that they have SSPs. I just think it's lame that there's nothing special about the SSPs. I don't. What is even different on the holiday back SSP? What's different? I guess there was that one Otani that I bid on. Let me see. Bids and offers. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything different on that back besides the number. Like it could have been a different cookie. That would have been cool. At least something. I don't think there's anything different. But I offered them $25 for the SSP. Just because. The mega boxes are probably, I think, better. I don't know much about the advent calendars. I did buy one. I'm just going to open them, I think, one day at a time for the advent calendar season. But the mega boxes is where you can get the Chrome. The mega boxes, Tommy, Edmund, pop out. Yeah, they could have done a lot. I mean, obviously, I mean, doesn't mean they could get that. That's still different, getting them eating a cookie. But yes, they could have been better with it. Want that card? 2017 Stadium Club image variation of Salvi. All right, guys. Where are we at? I'm slow. I think we're still at about 15 spots left. Yeah, 15 spots left. It's I think it's 70s Disco is the name of the playlist. All right, what else can we learn about? I guess I should look at. I don't remember who I got. I don't even know where my variations are from last night's. I did my mega because I did. You get a. I got that cookie cutter one, or the cookie back, holiday back, whatever it's called. Uh, so I had a stack of cards. Move them some. Oh, holiday is an SSP. It's on the SSP list, so that's super rare. I think it's the code 28, right? Oh wait, no. That's SP. Never mind. SP. SP is 28. Yeah. For the those back, the regular ones is 28. For these, it's 20. I mean, for the variation, the image variation is 23. This is 28. I think that return was 27. Is that what it was? I think the code was 27 for one of them. But okay, I'm getting my numbers crossed. Number are you? 188. Yeah, he's on the SP checklist. Okay, just an SP. Never mind. I mean, but I did get a Chrome. The Chromes look nice. Very cool looking for the holiday. And then so there's my Otani. So now I have another one coming. That may be in a something coming up. Half sold, Nala. Half sold. 15 spots left. And then we just been going over. We've been learning about holiday as we've been sitting here. Okay, Nella, I'll get you down for 2. Oh, get to that update. The New York thing, huh? Okay. I already have a lot of base. I think probably most people already have some base. But yeah, we've been learning. So the SSPs, no, there are SSPs and they're super rare. What's up, Robert? But they are not very many on eBay. So the difference is, so right here, there's like snow on top of the field. Got snow on that, and that's the SSP image variation. The code I think is 27, and there's maybe 5 total of listed on eBay right now. A couple of Tawny sold for like one 40-ish for both of them, I think. Yeah, I got some Inception. And literally, I put this in, and pretty much at cost. I said I'm not doing a lucky 7 tonight because I'm making a few bucks off this one. I don't know what I'm making. I'm not making a ton. They're easy rips. They're just fun. I just wanted to do a break. I like doing it. And yeah, it's 24 rookie class, so it's kind of fun for sure. 13 spots left. 13 spots. We're getting there. I really hope we can get a chrome out of this. I did 3 last night, 2 in the break, and then 1 myself, and we got 1 chrome out of it. It seems like you're getting. I've heard some people say they got 2 chromes. Okay. Well, good luck with the closing. Good luck. Michael Irving? That's a name. Haven't heard in a long time. Does he do announcing or something? Good old 88. Wasn't he 88? Michael Irving? Back in the day. And that was, yeah. The 90s Cowboys, man. The 90s Cowboys. Dude, I want some popcorn now. Dang it. I don't think about him. Yeah. Did he get in trouble? Was he getting in trouble at some point? I don't remember. Back, I mean, obviously he played in the 90s. What years did he play? I wonder when did he start like 89 or something like that? It was close. 88. Maybe it did start, yeah. So first round, 11th overall pick in 1988. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember him. Yeah, obviously, Beth, Aikman. Okay. I don't remember that. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. He was kind of a. I can see that. There's an elf. How rare is that? All right. How rare are those? Do we need to go check out the checklist? Or the actual... I don't know why they didn't, but they did not put the odds on here. And chasing majors. Thomps Holiday odds. It should just take us to probably the Topps website. I want the odds sheet, Topps. Jeez. What is so hard? Well, maybe if I go to Beckett, it will have a link to the odds. So if that's super rare, I wouldn't mind buying that for that price. If it is super rare, it'd be kind of cool. Because I don't know if I've seen any others. I don't know. I guess we could go look on eBay and see what they're going for. I mean, how many there are on eBay. Uh, 13 spots left game day. All right. Topps. Elf. There's 5 of each. Like each person has 5 different elves. There's different elves in different spots. So there's $1,600 for that, or $16.90, $17 for that one, or best offer. So pretty inexpensive. They must be fairly common. They're asking 20 for the Sasaki rookie. So they're not okay. So they're definitely not. Okay, there's the. Those are out. The Topps basketball holiday. I mean, there may not be a ton of them out, but so they can be found for cheap. Yeah, because there was another Bobby for 16 plus. There's 20. That one they're asking 30. We just type Bobby Elf. How much did I buy what Julio? I didn't. If you're talking about the Julio on the SP, I put a $2 bid. Well, it's at 99 cents right now. I put $2 plus $1 shipping. So yeah, there's quite a few of those Bobbies on here already. So those definitely aren't nearly as rare as the SSPs. Yeah, you can see there's quite a few of them on here. There's the I'll watch this one because it's got the SP and an elf. We'll watch that one. What is this? They're asking $40 or best offer. They got 2 different of the. Those come from the the advent calendars, and you got it. Elf, the variation. The Julio one looks cool. I really like that one. That was actually kind of cool looking. Like the Bobby from 23, they had a couple cool ones where the ball, like it's like him getting the ball, trying to catch the ball, and it was they turned it into a one of these things, whatever, a little Christmas ornament, the ball. Oh, so this is the rare. So he's asking me, he's saying 40. I don't know if I'm that interested for $40. It's rare. I think it's just as rare as the other one. And it's not like it's any different on the image. It's just the but we don't know how rare they are. Why? Julio. All right, I'm gonna count. I'll do 30. Just because maybe if it's super rare, They seem super rare. There's only one of these on eBay, I think, that I could find. I'll let them know I mean business, and I'm only doing 30. I don't need this card. But if it's that rare, maybe pull that. It's Ohtani. And so the crazy thing is, if he's going to pitch, well, that's the rare holiday back one. The holiday back. Let's go 28 too, though. But he's on the list. That's weird. But he's on. That's this one. The H1 is the rare. There's only one of these on eBay. So base holiday back. Yeah, H1 is him. But it says the SP. He's supposed to be H200. Maybe they're the same code. Let us go 28. Yeah, this is the only one on eBay that's like that one. Because the pitching image is the SSP, not the image itself, because you can get those base. But because there's the SP list and the SSP list, so. I don't really collect Ohtani cards necessarily. I do have some Ohtani cards, but I don't go. I mean, okay, I have bought some, traded for some Ohtani cards in the past. I still wish I had my one Ohtani card now. I mean, that thing's probably. Let's just go look. I'm gonna look. 2018 Heritage Ohtani. So this one I had this one on a PSA 10 slab. So someone's asking $9.90 for a 9. PSA 10, someone's asking $2,000. It's a 9. I think I sold it for $800. Oh, I mean, a while back. I mean, I was at this point, I probably wish I would hold on to it because I don't know what's going for it. Let me type in PSA 10 now. So I think for Ohtani, right? So if next year he's back to pitching full time and has a great year pitching and another great year hitting, I think his cards will still be going up, right? If he has a heck of a year, obviously he's going to have a heck of a year to keep these prices going. There's going to be a fall off at the end of the year, no matter what. Obviously, if he wins the World Series, they'll continue on and probably be a little bit of a, but there'll be a downturn, the turn of the year type thing. And then it'll go back. I don't think it'd be crazy. I mean, there's definitely going to be a drop off no matter what, because his cards have gone crazy. They have gone crazy. I think, is that the only one on here and they're asking $2,000? I think that's the only one on here in a PSA 10 slab. There's quite a few 9s that people are asking $900 to like $1,100. Dang. Maybe Randy Bush still at it. So, okay, so that one sold, 900 or less. That was a month ago. Okay, so then I didn't do too bad then. I think it was. I think maybe it was 750 is what I sold it for. Okay, so here we go. On the, let me just bring it back up. I have it right here. Make this full screen. Here we go. So, variations. So here's the holiday variations. It ends in 2-3. Okay. So there's 25 SPs where they have like the a hat or a candy cane bat or something, actual image variation. Then there's the base holiday variation SSP. Those are the ones that have the snow on the right above the diamond, the baseball diamond, right there. I don't know what the code is. I think the code is 27, I think. And then there's the base holiday backs variation that has like the little cookie on it, right? That ends in 28. I think also the SSPs end in 28 as well, because that Otani that I saw, which is this H1, the pitching version, says 28 on it. But there's only one of those on eBay that I saw. And then there's technically, I guess, 100 SPs and SSPs, 50 SPs and 50 SSPs between the holiday backs and then just the image variations. So that's the rundown on that. BGS 9 2022 tops up to 1970 Otani card. Red auto. Sell or hold? I would say I'll give you $50 for it. And this Jackson Holiday right here. And this Jackson Holiday SP. And this Otani. Out of 25. But yeah, I'd be selling any kind of Otani like that now because you're getting an extra boost for those kind of cards. And that's, if it was a rookie card, I could say hold it, right? Because there's potential, like if you had, obviously, if you're like, man, I just bought this for 4 months ago or whatever. I'm just saying, let's say you bought some sort of Bowman Chrome rookie auto, right? And you paid a good amount of money for it, and it's like doubled in price all of a sudden a few months later because it's kind of insane. Then I'd probably sell. But I think probably long term, probably Otani rookie type cards, right? There's going to be holding the value. That's probably something that will continue to go up if he continues on his trajectory, right? So it's again, I'm not any kind of expert on the Otani prices. I don't know. Just know they've gone up. So but yeah, I mean, right now there's a peak right now. But if they win the World Series and he's the MVP and he has some nasty games here the last few, where he just goes crazy, sure, there could be a continued uptick of a little bit. But it pretty much, but also if they lose and when the hype's going to fall off, there's been a huge hype in the price. Now is the best time to sell cards to Otani. If it's a rookie card of some sort, yes, you could capitalize and maybe you can buy it back cheaper. But also they could get cheaper here and then over a few months, and then beginning of the year they could be right back to where they were at in this hype time because it's still Otani. He's the unicorn. He's the only one. So yeah, I mean, $3,800. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of money. For a fourth year auto. I mean, it's out of 10. Nice. That's a cool card. That's I mean, it's an autograph, so that's also, you know, on card. So it's man, an autograph is a different story. People definitely like those. I mean, sticker autographs of Otani's, you know, go for a lot too. So they're on card. Good. You know, I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay. Also, I don't know if you said it already, but did you pull that card or did you buy it? You get in a break or something. Oh, you got a heritage. Oh, okay. From what year? Probably from 22 then, Steven. Image variation. That thing's probably worth a lot more now. Anyways, let's see. Where are we at? Oh, he counter offered me. All right, so he's at 35 for that SSP. No, I just don't know. It could be something where, man, I get it for a steal, and then I think it's the only one on eBay. I think it's the only one. Let's go look, and you know, if the other ones are selling for $140 because they're super rare, and 32.50. Keep haggling them. Here, let's go back and look. Let's go back and so there's the okay, again, just for those that, just so you know, that's what I'm talking about. That is the snow. That's the SSP image variation. Let's see what the code is. 27. But then there were a couple that had sold. Oh, here's a menorah. Oh, the menorah is out of 8. I didn't realize that. The menorah is out of the megas, I believe. Barger just made a good play. He rocketed one out the right field. Nice catch. Nice catch. Anyway, so that's out of 8. I think that was an exclusive to the Mega. Right? Yeah. The light blue menorah is a Mega Box parallel exclusive. The 10 parallels has the holiday lights. That's the exclusive to the 10s. Whoever was asking that. Oh, so you bought it a couple years ago for $1,300. I mean, that's a pretty good increase. So, I mean, $3,800, man. That's cash. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough one. If it was me right now, I would sell it, but I'm also not getting paid. So, all right, let's do this. Let's see. There it is. There's the one for, okay, there's that one. Now it's up there finally. It wasn't up there earlier. That's not an SSP. So here's that SSP there. And that's the only one. Again, that's on here. Do I just pull the trigger for $35? And see, because there's not another one that I can find on here. So for the SSP on that holiday back, and none have sold. So I mean, I don't know. What do we think? All right, I'm going to $35. It's worth it. It's worth. I'm going to take the offer. Paid my $7 shipping. I mean, I don't think it can be worth a whole lot less, but if I did it. All right, well, there went my break money for this break. Sent it. Hopefully, maybe, man. Yeah, if like there's none else on there, it's got to be fairly rare because that's the only one on there on eBay. Because we saw, I mean, the H200, the batting image, there's a million of the SPs on there. UPC Otani. Let me see what I got for Otanis. I don't got a lot. Let's see what. I mean, I PC. It's Bobby and Julio are my main PC guys. But I've pulled some Otani. I've bought some Otani rookies, you know, over the last couple years. But I have some other cards. Like I have a Trout Otani MVP caliber from Sapphire on a PSA 10. It's the green. I think it's at a 75 maybe. So me and my son, we bought these at the National. Just the base. But a 10. I think we got these for like 110, something like that. They were asking like 140 something. I think we bought two, and I think we paid like 110. I have these. Just, you know, kind of cool. And then I pulled this. I think this is about $1,000 card right now. I mean, I think when I first pulled it and I gemmed it up, it was, you know, 2-ish to 300 maybe. And there's not very many of these on PSA 10s on eBay at the moment. So this is the one I've pulled. I pulled this one myself. I have one up on eBay right now. Where it's at, I don't. After this last card sale, I am a little bit out of sorts because I was moving stuff around, and so I think it's in a box. Which box it is, I don't know at the moment because it's like 20 boxes right here. But it's the 2018 Topps Chrome 1983 rookie and a PSA 10. Those are going for 800-ish. Well, there you go. He's got it all right there. And then there's this one. This one, my son sold his for $800 cash about 2 years ago. It's from the National. There's either only 50 of these or 100. I'm saying 50 because when I got this, the guy, the Topps was handing these out. A guy walked out of a back room of their booth and said, hey, first 50 people get this card, but you got to go to the Topps website and just, you know, sign up for the newsletter. And so me and my son both were able to get one real quick. We just happened to be at the right spot at the right time. So there was a Topps Now card like this, but this has the National on it. So it's just rare. There's not that many of these. There are a couple of these, I think, with the National on it that are signed by both. They're pretty nasty. That's kind of cool card. And it just came in like one of those little like clear packs. Just real simple. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I have a couple other Otanis. I know I have that one Otani. I don't know where it is. It's probably, I mean. All right. Anyways, where are we at? I think we're at still 13 spots. If anybody is interested. Again, it's what's on the stage here. 24 Inception, 25 Finest, 25 Chrome. What did I just buy? I know what that was. Okay. And then a couple holiday stuff, a 10 and a Mega. Fran, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. That's why it's like, I mean, I'm half tempted to sell this because, like, more than likely, I'll be able to get one back. I did pull this one. It's my only Ohtani rookie card I've ever pulled. So I'll take that back. I did get a Panini one, like I had some pack that came in some, I don't know where it came from, but it was, and I pulled some, I think it was a Ohtani rookie from one of those, but oh, nice, man. Congrats. Dude, that's a lot. Said I wasn't collecting back then. I didn't, I wasn't. I wish I would have. I've been almost a good time. 2018. Yeah. I mean, okay. I do. I PC cards too. Also that I pull. Right. That's also a thing I do. Like that one I bought from Peds, that rookie. That's why I'm selling it. I'm like, I bought it from Peds, honestly, and I bought it. I'll make and flip it, make $50. At that point, like, yeah, okay. And I've held on to it for a couple years now, and now it's, quadrupled in price what I paid. So, like this one, right? So I PC cool cards that I've pulled and that I've gemmed up, especially. Doesn't mean I'm still not tempted. That's crazy what people are paying right now. And then what I can do, I can keep track of that number. And here in like a year, if his price is like go to half down, and the person that bought this is like, I'm going to sell it now, and I can get the same card cheaper. No. I'm going to have to find it now. All right. So I'm going to say the weirdest thing, which I don't remember where I got it from, but I have another one of these. I didn't even realize it. I have another one of these. This is the one I pulled, and I was going through a box, and I found one just in a top loader in some random box. Like, wait a minute. Did I cracked that and not resubmit it? I think I cracked it once and resubmitted, but I honestly can't remember now. There's another Ohtani. Just from the Topps X Natural. It's Ohtani, so I got it graded. Yeah, Adam, I think I did. That's what I was thinking. I was like, whoa, wait, is this the one that I cracked? But no, I had another one. And I don't even know where, why, who, what. But okay, well. All right. I got the I should probably try to list this again. The kanji variant. Should probably get that one listed too. There it is. I think these are at a 75, right? Greens, yeah. Dude, I had a 150 that someone could have bought that for 150. No way now. Who knows what this would go for? I don't even know. I need Trout to have a really good year, and I think that helps this card even more. But pretty sweet card. So yeah, that's most of my graded Otani collection. I mean, I have some other cards, but I should probably list this one, this kanji variant. I don't know where the one is that I have listed. I have one listed. It's a rookie. It's a Chrome 1983 rookie that I have listed. Except, and I have this one. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see what these go for. I mean, I think these are cool because they're one of the Japan ones. Card 1, and then the last card in the set, the Japan flag on there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, ones I pulled those and graded them, which is pretty much most of my Otanis that I have are ones that I pulled and graded. Like I said, minus those like these. Me and my son both bought one at the National. But no, I'm not selling these. I don't even know what these are going for at this point. Probably, I don't even know. But I don't know. We bought these at the National. Kind of fun. Like I said, and then we got this one at the National. But I mean, if someone offered me a ridiculous price for it, but just a cool card. How many? I guess that's what I was going to do. I was going to go look to see how many of those cards were on eBay. And it's also that one from Heritage too. That image variation I did have, but let's go with the deckled edge. Let's see. 18 was technically a high number, but I think if I just put Otani and deckled edge, so let's see. So people were asking 400 for a raw one. Looks like that's the low end of an ask. Auction for a PSA 10. I'm just gonna type PSA 10. Is that where I got the other one from then? Yeah, I think you're right, Adam, or LP. That's right. I got that. I pulled that one. And the other one I got was from a break I was in, where I got the Bobby SP, and then I got some other Royals. There was like a case. I got the Royals. So all at auction right now. There's a PSA 10 for 1,000, 1,500, 1,200, 1,000, 18, 1,000, 12, 11, 1,000. Yeah. So 5,000. People are crazy. So I could probably, I mean, so that's probably where that one came from. You're right. That's probably where that one came from. That was the one I pulled, and I got stuck in a random box. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for my basement. And I found this cool Dalton Varsho rookie image variation that I pulled from that case I did of this. And then I found that as well. That's jumped up in price. It's not worth a ton, but yeah, well, Blake, I mean, what Snell was at? What, like 110 plus pitches? I think last I saw he was like 110 ish, maybe. So it may be time. It's probably time at this point. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, at this point, at some point, you got to pull them. All right, guys. We've been live for 2 hours now. Let's see. Where are we at? Still 13 spots. Because like now, LP, I don't know where that card is again. Hey, it got moved my box. I did just put some cards in there the other day. Oh yeah, there's also that All-Star game, black. Torque prices have finally made a rebound from the lulls that they were in. So, like when I pulled this, I was like, "Oh man, that's got to be like $100 card." And then it was like a $25 card or something like that at that point, maybe 30. He was so low, and then it went even lower, and now definitely better. I mean, it is Vladdy Jr. again. I'll say that, Drew. But we're gonna find out. I don't know if am I live? I am live. Oh, not Torquado. Dude, I have so much Torkelson too. That's the stuff I ran into opening all the different 22 stuff. So much. All right, I'm gonna see what's this one's going for. Not much. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's blue. Still not much. 670 for the blue one. Mine's black. It's numbered. Someone's asking, okay, someone's asking 52 for it. There's a blue again. The blue is really dark. Here we go, full count. Yank that one. Just a bit outside. Did Will Smith not even make a good effort? Let's see. All right, Drew was right. Just should have let them in. I mean, it still could have been worse, I guess, than a walk. Just thinks it was a wild pitch. And you could have hit one over the fence. Wait, did they just say 3 wild pitches? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing that too. I didn't see that. A lot of wild pitches in one inning. So that's so they should have wait a minute. So how did Barger get on? I guess. I mean, now with that hit, I mean they may have scored, but all right, should have left Snell in. Should have left Snell in apparently. Yeah, it must have been a base hit because Barger was 2 for 2. Or maybe 3 for 3 now, I guess. Wait a minute. Barger's way. I don't have the game day up. So then, if we go, so they're saying Yamamoto game 3. So then, if we go to game 7, is that Ohtani pitching again, or that be no, that'd be Glass now, won't it? That'd be Glass now. I mean, we can't complain about game 7. I mean, I thought it was going to be. I thought the Dodgers were the clear favorite, but About to be 3-2 Blue Jays. All right, let's see. Chris is here. Chris is here. Miscues, huh? Miscues for the L. I wasn't totally tracking the whole inning, so let's see. How did this all go down? Larger singles, wild pitch, ground out, a walk, wild pitch, strikeout. So I knew all this scoring with 2 outs. Then a walk and a wild pitch. And then obviously Bo got the single. And obviously Kirk walked, but now there's bases loaded. So Dave Rabbit strikes again. Yeah, Drew was saying just should have let Snell in, finish that inning. I was like, well, it's a tough call. If it works out, it works out, but it hasn't worked out so far. So I mean, it's not like he was doing bad either, too. That's the thing. Right? I mean, yeah, 116 pitches is what I'm seeing here. Well, Yamamoto's going to be pitching Game 6. That means they have a serious shot at getting to a Game 7. Then once it's Game 7, it's Game 7. Oh yeah, dude. Quattrero, Q would have had Snell out like in like the 4th inning, probably, because maybe a guy got on, but then he would have brought in a relief pitcher, and that guy would have faced 5 batters after walking 3 and giving up 2 hits and let him keep rolling. Yeah, the lack of clutch hitting for sure does not help the Dodgers. I will say that. I mean, not obviously just hits in general, but yeah. Oh, sweet. You got a Vlad Jr., HFA PSA 10 from 22. Those are tough. I only jammed up 1, and it was a Julio I jammed up from that. Those are tough gems from 22 update, that HFA. All right. Well, I mean, they still got 9 outs. They need to scratch a couple here. They need to make it close. But that inning hurt. Varsho equals GS. Grand Slam. Oh, because he was up. I got it. I see it now. Okay, I'm just now putting this all together. I would that have been his second of the World Series, right? Because he had that one in Game 1 that busted it open after that crappy inning. Like, unfortunately, not a whole lot game day. I opened a 10 earlier. I should have maybe saved it to rip now, as we've been sitting here for a while. I mean, got some junk to open here. I got this to open. I mean, I got a handful of dumb things I could open. We can get a golden mirror out of this. Let's go for the golden mirror. No. I got a Corbin Carroll SP. That was it. That was all I got. And then all the parallels were no names that I wasn't looking for. But we got a couple there we're going to open in the break, if we get to the break. Still 13 spots remaining. Oh, we got a relic. Yay. Oh, I think, is this back when you got a guaranteed, like, stupid, like, the Father's Day relic, I think, maybe, is what we're going to get? Remember those? Still in 23, I think we had the manufactured relics. So it's probably like you're guaranteed one out of every one of these blasters. Like, in 22, you got the batting helmets. How many? Dude, you Savage he's at only 91 pitches, man. But his cards are probably, he's had a good World Series, but his cards are. Where'd that relic go? Yeah, it's probably a Father's Day, my guess. All right. So 12 strikeouts, man. Jeez. 12 Ks for your Savage now. 22 Series 2. Corbin Carroll. Volpe. Handful of other guys are in this. Got a blue. Chris Archer. Oh, Vinny's. I think Vinny may be in this too. Chrome. Great turn. I want a golden mirror. Why we're doing this? Come on. Well, you got to start a rally somehow, I guess. Corbin Carroll, rookie. Let's go. He turned it around last year. We got Drew Waters and Cody Morris at a $7.99. Oh, here it is. Yep, Joey Votto, Father's Day. Vinny with a Series 1? Okay. And I think Mikel is an update, I think. It was in 23 update, I believe. Bobby. Well, Oasis. Jacob DeGrom. Yeah, Jacob DeGrom. All right, so yay. We can add this to the next patch sale. All the manufactured relics. As you can see, I do have one more. There's a link to the break. Guess I forget about it. It's there if you're interested. $44 for everything you see on here. Not that. That's mine. That's my Joey Votto. Dodgers need somebody, man, to come through. Yeah. They're up to 3 hits. Only Hernandez. If your name is Hernandez, that's the only people I have hits. Kiki had that solo home run now. Mark, what's going on, my friend? What's up? Just hanging out, watching the game, chit chat. We did a deep dive into 25 holiday. We learned some stuff. I bought an Ohtani SSP tonight. For $35. So there are SSPs in 25 holiday, and they're very rare. So right now on eBay, I think there's like the image variation SSP, and then there's the holiday back SSP. Well, double play, double. Doesn't get it done. Well, the oof. No Ohtani buying during the World Series. Well, okay, but this was the only one on eBay. I think it could have been a good deal. But anyways, for SSPs, as far as the image variation, which they're not really image variations, there's only like 4 total across all players on eBay right now. A couple have sold for Ohtani, and then I think we saw like 4 or 5 total, maybe a couple more. And then there's also the ones that are the SSP for the holiday back, and there's not very many of those up on the eBays. So there's one Ohtani. They list for $50. The other SSP were sold for like $140, I think it was. And this is the only one I found of this one. So, and the break is slowly filling, slowly being the key. 13 spots left. And then it's hanger time. Hanger time. Going to the 8th. 5-1 Toronto. I think we're going to see a game 7. I think we're going to see a game 7. Yamamoto's on the mound tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but once you get back to Toronto. Yeah, golden mirror? No, golden mirror. Oh, dang! That was not. That was supposed to be our boy Corbin, and a rookie. It's not. All right, boo. Duvet. All right, well that was it. Nothing in this. After that, I mean, guess I can look at the base just to see who else was rookie. There was a James Outman rookie. I don't remember all the rookies that were in. Frankie. Well, at this point, I mean, I'm really hoping for Game 7. Why? I mean, that's. I mean, I'm half rooting for the Dodgers. I just don't really like Toronto, but I don't like hate them. I don't know. I mean, the more the series has gone on, the more I'm like less like, okay, let's just get the Game 7 and then let's have a great Game 7. And I don't care who wins. I mean, would be nice because I'm trying to sell some Otani cards right now, and if he can do something crazy, and those cards can sell for a lot of money, I'm gonna root for that. But dude, this is I think going better than a lot of people thought outside of Toronto fans. I think most people were thinking probably Dodgers are going to take this pretty quick, but like I said, I mean, Blue Jays showing up. That's I'll agree with that, Rippin. I definitely think that I agree. I mean, watch them against the I was also kind of pissed because I was rooting for Seattle. Like personally, I was rooting for Seattle. Like that was my team I was rooting for. And the fact that they beat them made me not like them for the moment. But I did say afterwards, like honestly, their offense probably stands a better chance against the Dodgers. I did say that after watching that series. Like, man, the Blue Jays offense is pretty good. And they got pitching too, obviously. I mean, you got to have both. But that was just like, okay. And they've showed up so far. Of course, still 6 more outs they got to get. All right, I'm gonna rip these when I get back, but I'll be back. Get some more water. We've been going for 2 hours now. Anyways, if someone walks in, let them know this is the break. Still plenty of spots left. 13 spots left. There's a link. I'm gonna get some more water. I don't have a cool BRB screen. Getting worse. Getting worse. Hmm. 6-1. 6-1. So I'm going to apologize to the Dodgers fans. My wife's watched these last 2 World Series games. Just like, the Dodgers look like trash. Maybe she's the curse. I don't know. I thought the Dodgers were supposed to be good. It's these 2 holidays. It's the Mega and a 10. Mega and a 10 in the break. Anyways, here we go. 13 spots left in the break. Everything you see there. Inception, 24. Finest, 25. Chrome, 25. Hobby, $34 up on the website. I think the holidays probably are the best. I mean, the megas are the best, if I would say. Because you got the shot the chrome. I think the chromes are really cool. Did you open the megas and top shelf detailing? Are you new around here, or is that like? Because everyone's on my channel right now. I don't know why everybody has like their actual like name at whatever. So hey, top shelf, just so you know, we just did a deep dive into the holiday. Well, winners, welcome in. Hit the like, sub. There's a link to if you want to get in the break. It's $3 or $4. But we did just do a deep dive. So there are SSPs in the holiday this year. So like last year, you know, it was just SPs. That was it. There are SPs and SSPs. There's so there's also 2 types of SPs and SSPs. So there's the SPs with the image variation, the traditional one, you know, with like a, you know, wearing a Santa hat or a, you know, a light, a Christmas light necklace. And then there's also the SP where it's called the holiday back. So I don't have one right in front of me, but where the back is orange, kind of orange is brown, and then there's a cookie right there. And then so like, and this right here, so this right is the SP, and the code is, it ends in 23. There's also the SSPs. He doesn't have one. There's a checklist for the SPs and SSPs. The SSP, the only guy that has an SP and an SP is Otani, because he has 2 cards in this set. Anyways, so the SSPs has snow right above the diamond. Like there's some snow that covers the diamond. And then I don't know what the difference is on the I don't know if there is one, but there's also the holiday back, the one that has the cookie on it. I think everything looks the same, except for it's just the checklist is different. And they seem to be super rare, because right now there's only like maybe 5 of the image variations that we're calling it image variations with the snow on it on eBay for 8 total. Like total. There was one Otani, and so check those out, just so you know. The code for the SSPs, but also it's really easy to tell because it has that there, is I think 227. So I didn't know that. I mean, I did do a little research today, but we went through eBay, and we're just seeing how rare it is. I didn't even know. I learned today that there was SSPs, and then I was like, oh, there's also, what am I opening? Oh, I still have more packs to open. So you have LP. What is the difference, though? Yeah. So Roki, I know, is just an SP. Well, yeah. If yeah, is an SP. If there's something on it, it's just an SP. If the SSPs, there's nothing different as far as the actual image, except for just right above that, it has the oh, it has a candy cane border. Okay. Well, let me look at that Otani I bought, and look at the other one. So I have it back. Okay. So there's my Jackson Holiday. Then let me look at this Otani I bought. I bought the SSP Otani today, a little bit ago. No, gross. Doing that. Okay. Okay, here we go. That is the difference. I noticed that earlier when I was looking at it, LP, but I didn't notice that. I didn't know that was not. So that Otani, this is the SSP. It has a candy cane there. This one does not. It's just a normal border, but yeah, that has the can. Okay, so there's the difference. Now we know. We're getting even more information. More information just in. Hot off the press. LP. The LPN. Lucky Peter News Network. Breaking news. Let's cut over the LP. So there you go. There's what we've learned today. Maybe we'll learn more. I don't know. As the night goes on. And yeah, but the SSPs are really rare so far. There's lots of SPs out there, and not very many SSPs of what we found today in our look. Well, we got a gold in here. We got a gold coming in, and we got a rainbow. I'm just here for the SSPs, please. Mr. Miller. All right, who is our gold going to be? Let's be Otani. Santander. I did order a couple of the Fanatics basketball blasters. I did buy a couple of those. It's like, why not? I'm going to do it. See what's good about those. Maybe nothing, but Jose Siri. Justin Harris. I think that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Just one more. Michael Harris. So we got a gold and a rainbow. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I got that too. Sorry. The hollow foil. That was a ball. All right, well, there's a guy on for Otani. This is big here because, yeah, pretty much I think Otani has to go yard here for there to be a chance. Get this to a 3-run game. There's still 4 outs left. All right. So I bought that Otani SSP for $35. Well, 45-ish all in. Super rare. Super duper rare. But it's so from those megas, like I said, when you open up a mega, you get the 10, you pull the 10 packs out. The top pack That's where the ones that I did, at least, that's where the holiday back card was. It was not turned around. It's just the last card in that. So people could miss that real easily. I don't think it was turned around. Well, that was quick. That was quick. Um, stand down. Hmm. All right, 25 Heritage. I have not had good luck from 25 Heritage. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the megas. So that's something on the holiday backs. You may walk right by the holiday backs because I don't think they were turned around. The other SPs were turned around, like the image variations, with the candy canes and blah blah. But the cookie, I keep calling the cookie, but the holiday back, I don't think that those were turned around. I just figured out where they were in those couple boxes I did. So those I could see people not seeing as much. It seemed like there was one of those per box. Mason, if you're still here, I don't know. If not, I'll text you back in a bit. I would assume he would be taking Otani's because he usually takes stuff pretty early. I doubt he would take Judge, but I would assume he would already take Otani's for buybacks. He was usually pretty early on that because he's, going to be MVP. Well, we got a blue chrome at a 150. Christopher Sanchez. Bobby. My green out of there. So yeah, I would just make sure if you opened up a mega to really check it seems like you get two image variations that we're going to call and the cookie back. I'm just going to stick with the cookie back because it's just easy. So I would make sure you look to see if it is on the SSP checklist because it's super rare. You can look at the checklist, or we now know if it has the candy cane border on the back. Funny. I'm still personally not a fan of what they have done with 25 Heritage. They just pretty much gussied it up with all kinds of parallels. They did a bad job of labeling the variations. And yeah, just I don't know, too many parallel. Ooh, oh, this is probably just an insert. Yeah, but the Bobby though, we got the Bobby base on the 25th anniversary. The 25th is what it is, right? Oh no, this is the player icon. Sorry, this one, player icon. So we've got the rainbow foil of it too. The foil, sweet. And then they did the cartoon variation. Not a fan of that. And they didn't label it, so it's impossible to know. All right. Yep. I haven't had the best of luck from these. But I did get some Bobbies. I did get a numbered chrome, though. So 2 regular chrome, which again, this is also what's annoying. So I think they have this. And then I think even like the refractor ones aren't numbered. And so they, normally the base one of these are numbered to 999. I think there's probably like 5,000 of these now. could you get a lot of them? I don't know what it is. I'm sure there's a print run somewhere, but you get like, I mean, you get a bunch in a hobby box. You got 2 here and this, plus then you got everything has an exclusive sparkle, chrome. Yeah. I don't know. I think they went too far. They went too far. They got rid of the gold being the 5, even though they said we're going to try to be more congruent with everything. And then they come out with holiday and the blue chromes are to $199. BS. But this is at a 150. They added all these. They should have just added a couple of different chromes. You know, like maybe blue. Blue's popular. And then maybe like a green. I don't know, at 99. Or they could do an orange. Keep the gold. No, don't even do an orange. Do the, I don't know. They went too far. Because now the gold's out of 50. It's not nearly as cool. The set was this, you know, was its own little set, kind of, you know, more unique. They try to make it breaker friendly. And I personally think they kind of ruined it. We'll see how if they try to fix it. I didn't notice, but Jeff Hoffman. The green. Anyways, guys, there is a break on the site. It's slow moving. So if you're interested in the spot, I got a calendar box too this year. The advent. I'm gonna actually just do it. I may make like shorts of it real quick. I may try to do that. What I get, but I got it. I'm just gonna do it one at a time. Yeah, LP. It's a shame. They made some changes. The Heritage High number last year. Maybe even Heritage, I don't remember. I didn't open all that, but Heritage High number was pretty hot, you know, with Skeens and all those boys in it. But they still kept some of the, you know, the same, but they did make some changes. But it was mostly just paper cards, right? They had some paper parallels. All right, here we go. Bottom of 9th, down 5. It doesn't look good, but I think we're on the road to a game 7 with Yamamoto pitching tomorrow. So, but yeah, I don't know. And I understand why they did it. They only did it for breaking purposes, I think, in general, because right, there's more hits in it. And I mean, I will say it probably did bring in some new people to opening it up because there's more hits, more parallels. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of what they did personally. Doesn't mean I won't open it because it's still cool because they still have the real one autos, right? That right there. They still got the black chromes. They didn't change that. They did keep the black chrome right out of the year of the set. I don't think they didn't change that to 10, did they? I think they kept that the same. Or am I mistaken? I may be misremembering that. But I think they kept that the same. Then they still have the red ink autos, you know, no number to the year of the set. And so that's still great because of that. It's just kind of a bastardized set, in my opinion, for what it had been for a long time. Exactly. And also, it made it kind of a cheap rip too, right? It made it cheap still, right? And obviously, some years will stay cheaper. Some years will go, you know, after a couple of years, like, you know, Heritage High number kind of went down, but now it's back up. Heritage High number is because of who's in it. So it's, you know, $100 a box now, I think. But then for a while, you could get it for, you know, $60 easy. I remember getting cases for somewhere between 40 and 45 a box. So I was, you know, I did multiple cases at that price. Like, how can you not? Because it was fun. It was painful, yes, but I got 1 gold from out of 5. It's actually a decent player. It's I think it's Gabriel Arias or the Indians. I think is who it is. Maybe he's a rookie. My 1 gold, and I love it. I pulled some bunch of red inks. Unfortunately, no one huge on red inks. A couple decent ones. Not really very many good for real ones either. No one really huge for real ones that I've pulled. A couple decent ones. Pulled a couple Hunter Greens, couple Alec Thomas, those kind of guys. But yeah, and typically my autos were never that great. Never a Julio, never a Bobby. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. It was so much. It was fun. Even if your hands got dried, if you were sitting there opening up just even one box, but let on a case. Now it's just, and I'll say the chrome in it. I don't know if the lower numbered ones are feel better, but they're kind of a cheaper chrome as well. They're like thin. If you haven't opened it, you could feel the difference in this. Like it's just real flimsy compared to previous other chrome products and previous heritage chrome. Like it just has a real, especially I don't know if the base ones are even worse. No, they're about the same, but it just does not feel as nice. I'll say that too. Like they kind of, whatever they did, just has a different, not as nice feel. New top 200 number, Mike Schmidt, real one. Nice. Got a Julio relic, gold soda relic. Got your nickname, Alec Thomas mini. Obviously I did well. It's just not for autos. So I pulled quite a bit of Bobby and Julio stuff. Pulled quite a few good Julios. I pulled his Venezuela stamp. I pulled his refractor chrome. I pulled his silver chrome at a 373. I pulled out both of their image variations. Pulled the Bobby mini. Yeah, my autos. I'm trying to think of what some of the better ones were. I do have a Shane Bieber red ink. It's on a PSA 8, I think. Pulled some. I'm trying to think of all the red inks I pulled. I know I pulled the Nelson Cruz red ink. A handful of others. I think there were some decent players, like some good pitchers or something. Well, Will Smith. Well, they need 5 people to get on base. Well, they need 4 people to get on base. And total, and then the 5th person to get them all home. Yeah, my autos weren't great, unfortunately. Still kicking myself for not buying the Bobby autos that people messaged me. Hey, if you're interested, and I probably could have gotten them for $200 to $300 at the time, maybe 300. And I could have been buying them. I could have been buying on eBay, probably. And I said, nope, I'm gonna pull it. I got all these cases, hobbies, blasters, all kinds of cases. I did so many cases of that. I think I bought a blaster case, and I want to say it was like $8 a box. It was so cheap. It was on one of those Black Friday deals. It was so cheap, like $8 a box for a blaster case. Dirt cheap. And I think the cheapest I got a hobby case was for $40. I got a handful for being like about $45. Eloy, yeah. I think I have an Eloy right over here. Now this is wrong step. Oh no. Yeah, no, I did too. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. I think I'm ahead of you. That base hit, yeah, I already got the next guy is already 2-2 bets. It's already 2-2 on bets. You said it. What else did you pull? Well, come on. Give me something else. Got this. Actually, probably most of it would take me like an hour to try to find. I was like, wait a minute. I think I just went through a. And why this is there? Look at the stack of this. Random stack. Okay. So just seriously, like That and it was right behind the Wilson. That's the stack it was in. Well, there's no autos over there in that stack. Then yeah, I don't know where the rest of all my stuff is. I could have put an Auto Lopez. I know I pulled some Auto Lopez Chrome. So I can picture that image in my head. I had my gold over here. Apparently not. Still no rhyme or reasons for what we got going on there. Yeah, I don't even know where that gold is. My gold out of 5. I think that's who it was. I think it was Gabriel Arias. Yeah, Otto did have a decent year. Is he's a Marlin now? Otto? All right, so we got Freeman, then Oscar, then Edmund, then Muncy. Yeah, it has not been a good game for the Dodgers offense. It's been not good at all. 4 hits. I don't think Curtis Terry was in Heritage High number though, so I don't think we had to worry about that one. At least I don't remember. Look at that. Honey Relic. Here's some hits. Tyler McGill, Max Kepler, George Kirby Mini, Kyle, Andrew, Rizzo, Icon. I got quite a few of these Kershaws. Ball game. There's an image variation of Eloy. I pulled about 3 or 4. Come on. You said Otto Lopez. Yeah, it was Gabriel. That's who it was. That's where the gold is I got. Much more relics.
staring at the moon, peacock and acting like a fool. Unbothered as you sit through all the nonsense they throw at you.
Gold or black chrome. Okay, there's just Bobby's and Julio's.
Can't wait to show you that my love is true. Don't wanna miss my chance. Would you mind if I took your hand out on the floor, baby? Let's dance. Extended cut, DJ, make it last. We're the only ones in here. We're so into this groove, intoxicated by the way our bodies move.
George. Tractor. Brian Hayes, you were saying? Ray Turner. Color variation. Tug McGraw. Image. Catch. Stanton. Color variation. Trevor Story. That's an image. Mookie. More relics. I could have had all these relics in the relic cell, but Christian Marte and the black border. Sonny Gray. That's not horrible. Green, Julio, Bobby. Yes. Jack Lopez. Ramon Hernandez. We can go. We're going to find this Otto Lopez now. Oh, Steve Carlton. First shot. Refractor. I think that's a silver. Yeah. That's cool image variation. Is that the second Javi Baez black and white? It is. I think in this year, is like only 100 of those or something like that. Torque. That's the silver. Torque. There's another Eloy. Leveling up, baby. There's a Cruz on the image variation. Nelson Cruz, that is. I pulled quite a few Nelson Cruz autos I know out of this. Dude, we can keep going. Man. All right, purples. Oh, perps. Another Yaz. Bryson Stott. Tractor. Another George. Jake Mini. You never know. Maybe there's be something good in here. I just totally like forgot or bunch of rookies. Bobby and Julio's in here. So, Diego black border. You think how bad that is? Or Julio and Bobby. All right, bunch of Bobby Julio stuff. I don't know where that gold would be. New painting. Nolan's color swap. Another Max Kepler. Jack. Another Dylan. Myers. Oh, look at that. Aaron Judge. Nice. There's the Seiya image. Pena image. Abrams image. Stanton image. Chris Bryan image. Oh, yeah. But wait, there's more. Bobby Julio. Ryan image variation. Rizzo image variation. Corey. Kutch image. That's an image variation. Juan. I think this was the one I walked right by. I think I was doing some blasters or maybe some megas. And I think I was just talking and I went right by this. I was like, you just went, but you had an auto there. I'm like, what? Quiz done. No, I don't think my gold's going to be in here. I don't know where that gold is then. Is image. Another Jake Myers. Ronald. All right, no Otto Lopez auto in there. But I don't know that this is all inclusive of. Well, it's not because I have a gold somewhere. Auto. All right, well, I failed. No. Otto Lopez. Interesting cards I found, though. Carlton. I don't know. I think I pulled a couple of him. I think I pulled a red ink of him, too, from this. Think. Well, all right, guys. I have a pop call tonight there. The game's over. Still dozen spots left in the break. So I don't know when now that I'm back to work tomorrow evening. So when we'll pick this up, I don't know. Maybe over the weekend, probably would be my guess. Although I do, maybe Friday night because I get off in the evening, but I don't work. Get up at 9. Maybe I'll go live Friday night. Back when there'd be a game going on. And I think I work Saturday evening. So maybe Friday night I'll be back, and maybe we can get this going. I'll try to pump it up here over the next couple of days. Just a fun little value break, $34. If you're interested, go check it out on the website. If you could, hit the like, sub if you're new. We had one new guy in here tonight. One new guy, top shelf detailing. Hit this up for me. Anybody else watches back? Probably not many people. But till next time. See you.